setting, home to the Hokies, a team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Hokies will kick this deep to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense making their way on the field today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And tackled there by the defense. Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Ball handed off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. A running play called on fourth down. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on fourth down. Here's the opening drive. Fourth down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. And they're thinking about...
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
That makes the score Clemson 7, Virginia Tech 0.
The Hokies offense comes out for their first possession today. And with such a dangerous wide receiver on the field here, puts a lot of stress on the secondary. This strong safety, Kirk, maybe not necessarily built as a great coverage guy. He's going to have to be big today.
Yeah, he really is, Chris. He's known for his physicality. This safety's going to have to do a good job of cleaning up tackles, but also being an extra guy to play keep away. He's good at doing both, but this receiver has great ball skills and the ability to break away with speed. Going to be a unique matchup to follow.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Hokies are in the red zone now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite
them. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
Moving right through the contact. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Clemson. There was no stopping him.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Clemson 14, Virginia Tech 0.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Fights through a tackle. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Really good patience here from the back, and anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that second and third level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
They make the tackle. For a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to. To be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Makes a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. They stop him, but it's a first down. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. The Hokies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But
and the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quick throw to his receiver. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. It's a 2-yard game. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
That makes the score Clemson 21, Virginia Tech 7.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Gets into space at the 50.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
The Hokies come to the line to run the hurry-up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home with a blitz and gets the sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The return is brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
At the 4-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Got him. He's sacked. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the Hokies will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll tackle him at the 27. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. The Hokies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's tackled after the catch. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Clemson offense will take over.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And he lofts one deep over the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He stays along. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up on the play and taken down. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback drops back. There's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Tigers are going to cash in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
That makes the score Clemson 35, Virginia Tech 7.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. 1st and 10 play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Wideouts now clustered.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. Hand off to the right side. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
35. Virginia Tech 7.
And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. 2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's the running back in the flat.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught downfield. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. The Hokies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake on 1st down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying it.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. The offense is back out there. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid. And should not give up big run plays.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made, and a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. The Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. They look to throw it here on second down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drop.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Second down play coming up. And now the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
First down for the offense.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Clemson. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Kirk. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.